Alright. 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 What's gonna happen when I flip this switch? What is gonna happen when I flip this switch? Frame rate 15, 14. So the frame rates are dropping down to 10 frames a second. 9, 8. Oh wow. That's cool. So it dropped down to like 8 frames a second. And we didn't even see it happen really. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video. I need to do this again because I didn't really see. Okay, I'm gonna look at the video just to check what happened. Okay, so I've checked the video, the recording, and everything was good except that the accuracy of the TNT wasn't very good. Well, it was okay, but what you're meant to have is a 5x5 grid of explosions up in the air, right? Except that, you know, a few of the TNT projectiles kind of shifted a bit and the square wasn't clean. You know, it was kind of messy. And so I'm gonna try putting in an extra block of obsidian in the middle like this to, you know, minimize the amount of movement that the TNT can have. I don't know if this will help. I'm just gonna try it out. I did reload, you know, the earlier save because obviously I don't have enough TNT to do this twice. So again, this is like a copy of the save file. So we're gonna do the exact same thing as before, except I'm gonna put in these blocks of obsidian in the middle, like this. I'm hoping this will clean up the TNT a bit, or like clean up the fireworks. Because, you know, the point that I'm trying to get at is to be able to draw patterns in the sky with explosions. I mean, that's the idea. And, you know, if the TNT is not accurate enough, then you won't be able to recognize the patterns that you're trying to draw. Because, you know, all your explosions are in the wrong place. So, if I can't get this to work, then this thing is gonna be a partial success. Which I would, you know, I would rather it just work perfectly. But we'll see how it goes. Oops, damn it. We'll see how it goes right after I get these blocks of obsidian in place. So, I mean, the circuit works. I know that much, like everything exploded simultaneously, everything shot up to the same height in the sky. So the redstone circuit definitely works perfectly, which is good. So that's a good thing. I mean, if putting the obsidian in the middle like this doesn't help, I can always try, you know, extending the barrel of the launcher to hopefully, you know, guide the TNT blocks on a straighter path, although I don't really know if that's gonna help. It's because we're throwing these things so high into the sky that any minor deviation in the trajectory down here is gonna translate to quite a bit of movement up in the sky where it explodes. Anyway, that's all speculation at this point. Let's just press the lever now and see what happens to this payload. Where are we? The ladder? And it's raining, which is not gonna help the lag. Although it should be alright. I mean, it didn't you know, pause the game completely with the lag. It dropped down to like 8 frames a second or so. But otherwise it was alright. Wow, that's so fast. Really? I thought the explosions lasted longer than that. You barely saw anything. Okay, I need to look at I need to look at the recording again. Is it just me, or is it the lag? Is it the rain? I swear explosions lasted longer than that. It's probably the lag, which is not good. Let me look at the recording to see what happened there. Alright, I checked the recording. It was a little bit better, I don't know, maybe it was just random chance. It was still a bit off, like some of the TNT blocks didn't, fly straight up. I don't know if there's anything that can be done about that. I don't know. But yeah. So it works. I need to think about this. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more thing. Just for the fun of it. And you'll see what it is, or hopefully you'll see what it is. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So I need to think about what we've just witnessed. Just to see, or just to consider whether what we have is good or not. Let's see, what do I want here? Right. I mean, as far as I can tell, everything works as well as we can hope for. We know the TNT is not accurate. The launcher works exactly as designed. The circuits worked exactly as designed. The only problem is the inaccuracy of the TNT and also the fact that... Whoa, what's going on? And also the fact that the computer isn't handling it very well. There's the lag. And also the explosions disappear very quickly. I think that's to do with the lag as well. When I look at the recording, it was recording at 30 frames a second, but you can tell that the game was only running at about... It was less than 10 frames a second in the game, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even down to 8 frames a second in game, which is not good. But again, there's not much we can do about it. That's just a limitation of maybe my computer, or maybe it's Minecraft. I don't know if it's even possible to optimize TNT to make it less, computationally intensive. But that's not my job. That's something that Mojang will have to do if they ever consider it. No, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of stuff to say, but I think I really need to, sleep on this. Give myself some time to think about what all of this means. Huh. I can try the longer barrels, like the longer launch tubes. Like these things. Although, that's really long already, look at that. It's not like it's too short or anything. Compared to what we tried in the fireworks test in creative mode. These tubes are even longer than those. So that shouldn't be the problem here. Anyway, that's... I can leave that one because there's no TNT in there. I want this to be 2. And we can ignore this one. And I want this to be 2. Oh, great. And then we want this to be 3. What is that? 2, 1. Yeah, that's 3. This can be ignored. This I want to be 1. And this we can ignore. And this one I want to be 3. And then the next one I want to be 4. I don't know if you guys managed to figure out what this is yet. I guess it's kind of obscure. If you keep track of this, maybe you can figure out what I'm trying to do here. So ignore all of those, there's no TNT in those. This one I want to have as 4. And this thing takes ages to set up as well. And I don't even know if I got it right, like if I got one of the TNT blocks wrong or something. And this is gonna fail spectacularly. Alright, so ignore that. This is 5. And then... okay, 5. And then this should be row 5, column 3, yep. And this is 6. Okay, so let's flip the switch, see what happens. And I'm getting some lag issues here. Alright, let's see what happens. So I'm almost out of TNT. Well, I'm practically out of TNT, I've only got 5 blocks. Can't even fire a single block of TNT with 5. Okay, flip the switch, see what happens. Yay! Hearts! Okay, that actually turned out quite good. Maybe, like when you stagger it like that, it seems like it lags less. Well, obviously there's less TNT there. There was only like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There was only 10 blocks, so there's less than half of a full payload. I mean, it looked accurate enough. You could see the shape of the heart. Oh, good. Good. I like it. Express your love with explosions. Yes. Okay, I guess I'll end the video here. I'm gonna have to think about this for a bit, and maybe you guys can give some feedback if you like. I'm not gonna release the save. Should I release the save file just yet? I guess there's no. I'll clean up the rest, especially the bottom of the thing, just in case you don't want to go down there and find some creepers down there. So clean it up, and then I'll release the save file. It might be attached to this video, or it might be attached to the next one, I'm not sure. Yeah, I need to think about that. And there's so much work. There's so much work for such a small, such a short display. Like you flip the lever, explosions, and it's over. It's over in less than 3 seconds. It's crazy. I spent more than a month building this thing. And I don't even have enough TNT to play with this. This is crazy. Alright, I'm quite happy about how the second one turned out. Yes.